Hi, how are you doing? Wherever you're watching from. This is Let's Talk with Emmett. So I think as the day is going by and each day, I think I'm getting more confident to go live. I mean, this is my third live. Why am I counting? So let's get into something real. So today's live is inspired by a conversation that I had with a very precious friend of mine today. I was just talking about, I was just sharing with her something that's currently working for me, that's helping me to stay more productive and helping me to show up every day, that's helping me to create a better version of myself, that's helping me to do more than I would have done, that has killed laziness, procrastination, name it. You know, um, I was sharing with her and I'm just going to share it. Maybe someone can learn something. I'll try to make this video not to be too long so that you can listen and gain something. So I've shared some of it before, but in case you come across this video, this is for you. So um one of the things really working for me so much that I appreciate so much is I stopped focusing on perfection and I started focusing on consistency. The truth is that there have been a lot of things that I've not been able to do till until I took that stand. I'm someone who wants things to be very organized, who wants to start it very perfect. I have to ask every question. I have to organize. I mean, before I remember I talked about how before I started this YouTube channel, I created flyer twice. Imagine 2020. I created a flyer and told people I wanted to. I mean, I thought that the best way is to create a flyer, do a perfect flyer, and then people are going to people are going to learn. I mean, it's going to look more concrete, more perfect. It's going to be good to do something very perfect. But the truth is, I never started. I'm sure people will be laughing at me. Is this girl serious? 2020, you said you were going to start. 2022, you still posted a flyer, a very organized flyer, and yet you did nothing. So I decided to stop focusing on perfection and start focusing on consistency. I mean, I never started because I wanted everything to be perfect. And it was affecting me. It wasn't making me productive. It was delaying me. It's okay to want things to be very perfect, to want things to be okay, but sometimes in a bit to focus on perfection, we end up um we end up not doing so much. We end up not doing anything. What if that perfect time, that perfect moment, that perfect atmosphere, that perfect everything you are waiting for? What if you lose your vibe? You lose your focus. You lose everything. You lose. What if you lose everything? So that's why you need to just start. So stop waiting for perfection. Start focusing on consistency. How to show up every day. Show up even when it's messy. Show up even when it doesn't make sense. Show up even when you're not ready. And then that, of course, that brings me to my next point. Hi, Batik. Thank you so much for joining. If you're joining, please don't forget to subscribe, to like, and to comment. Let me know um where you're joining in from. And another thing I did, which I was sharing with my friend, is that I started I started without feeling before I felt ready. I discovered that I was always waiting for the perfect moment and I was never starting. You know, imagine me telling everybody I wanted to start a YouTube channel in 2020, doing a flyer. Oh, hi, it's nice to know. Thank you so much for joining. So, I'm sharing just something briefly on what is working for me. Well, I'm just trying to share some things about hi Chris. Thank you so much for joining. I was just sharing something on how what is working for me, how I'm staying productive, just something that is very personal and what is working for me. Because one of the things I realized with productivity and even consistency and even generally about life is that what is working for someone else may not work for the other. And that's one of the things I've understood about myself that um, for me to function properly and to be more productive, I need to understand my system. I need to understand what works for me, and I need to use that to my productivity, or to use it to. I'm talking about what is working for me. I mean, generally, how I'm staying productive, how I'm staying consistent. I discovered that a lot of people around me, we are struggling with consistency, we are struggling with staying productive. So this is what it's all about. So so I discovered that whenever I wanted, it was easier for me to stay more productive, and it was easier for me to be more consistent when I started showing up without feeling ready, when I started starting without feeling ready, before I even felt ready. Imagine posting a flyer and say you want to start a YouTube channel, and then 4 years, 2 years later, you posted another flyer, and then you never started. I was waiting to be ready. I was waiting to be prepared. But the moment I started this, but this time around, when I started this YouTube channel this year, I didn't think about it. I didn't wait till I was ready. I just started without thinking. I just went right into it. And that is what is working for me. I discovered that all these times that I keep waiting for when everything is perfect, I keep waiting till I'm very prepared. It's making me not to be productive. It's delaying me and making me not to stay consistent. So I had to stop doing that. I just start without thinking, without, imagine if it was before. Do you know how much delay I had? Imagine 4 years ago, if I started my YouTube channel 4 years ago, maybe I would have gone very far today. But I was waiting for perfection. I was waiting till I was ready. I was waiting till everything was prepared. I did flyers, but I never started. But imagine the time that I just started without even when I was not ready. I mean, now I'm showing up. And do you know what? When you start without focusing on perfection, you start learning the process. The truth is that I'm not good yet. I'm not even close yet. I mean, you can see my channel. My channel is very poor. There's so much I've not done yet, but you would see that I'm growing. If you look at my first video, second, third, it's not the same with what it is now. You would see that at least there's a little difference, there's a little growth happening here and there. I'm growing, I'm learning. There's a lot I'm learning along this way. But if I keep waiting for perfection, I would never start. If I keep waiting till I'm ready, I may never start. So I just start without thinking. I just start without feeling ready. I just stop focusing on perfection. I just keep focusing on showing up every day. Keep showing up even when I don't feel like it, even when I don't have the motivation. And that has been my drive. That has been helping me to stay productive. It has been helping me to show up every other day, to be consistent. And then something else that I'm doing that is helping me is waking up early. Like I'm talking about that so much because sincerely, that is helping. That is working so well. Like waking up early. I was telling my friend that before I used to wake up late, and before you know the time has gone, you end up not doing so much. But now that I'm waking up early, like I wake up early, go to the lab early, before people even come to the lab, I'm done with my plan for the day. I've achieved everything before everywhere get noisy, before people come. So that morning, there's a way it feels like in the morning. Your head is calm, everywhere is calm, there's no noise in the world is not noisy, nobody's making noise, nobody's disturbing, everywhere is quiet. It seems your there's this calmness in the atmosphere. There's this calmness, you feel this burst of energy, you're optimistic, your mind is fresh, and the ideas pouring in from everywhere in the morning. You have this energy to to achieve anything. I think that was and for me, that was helping me, and that has been helping me waking up very early. I discovered I'm more productive now that I wake up early. I mean, before 7 I'm awake, almost at most 7 I'm awake, and before even half of before the days is before afternoon, I'm done with most of the things I need to do, and I'm able to do other things. I'm even able to take naps these days because of I'm waking up earlier. But those times when I wake up in the late mornings, before you know I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I end up not doing so much that I should have done. So waking up early has been helping me. And there's something that has been helping me so much, starting my day with something motivational sort of. Like, hi, Poki Doki. Sorry if I didn't pronounce it well. Hi, thank you so much for joining. This is just the live that I'm sharing about what is working for me currently. So Imagine I discovered that when I start my day reading a page of a book or reading something on maybe something like a something inspiring, it kind of motivates me instead of just going ahead and reading and not and just starting my day without doing anything serious. I discovered that was helping me to stay productive because when I read something very inspiring this morning in the morning, like a page of a book or like an inspiring article, there's this it, there's a way it motivates me. I'm very excited about life. I want to go out there and conquer the world because I just read something motivational and something optimistic. And it feels like there's a way I'm feeling, and I feel so I feel this energy because I read something motivational or something, and then I feel like I have the energy to conquer the world. It's sometimes it's temporal. You feel it, and before you know it, but of course, it helps a lot. And I think that was helping me to stay focused. That was helping me to stay motivated, and having some. It was helping me to start my day intentional. Like I know what I want to. My mind is made up to do something productive because I just read something that spoiled my mind, something that just motivated me, something that is that has that has gone to activate something, the desire in me. I want to do so much that day. So I just and that has been helping me to reading something. And of course, there's something I do. I put off my phone intentionally every night before I sleep. It's hard because I was telling someone that it's hard for me to sleep off with my phone in my hands. The truth is that when you sleep with your phone and you wake up scrolling, it's hard not to scroll in the morning. It's hard not to do so much because you see yourself just scrolling. You're watching other people live their lives, watching other people conquer the world, and you are there clapping for them and you are doing nothing. So I decided to be intentional about it. So I just drop off my phone in the night. I intentionally switch off my data, switch off the internet, just switch but not switch off my phone or just put it away. Sometimes I even put it far away, like on the table or in the sitting room when I'm in the bedroom so that it doesn't distract me in the morning. And then I remove every social media app on my laptop so that if I want to do anything that has to do with internet that it's not social media, I will not be distracted. That kind of removed distractions. It removed every form of distraction. It removed every form of distraction. I was no longer distracted. I was now very focused and productive. That has actually been helping me stay very productive and has been helping me build myself, has been helping me show up every other day because I don't start my day with so much distraction. I try to remove all of the distractions all around me. So there are so many things working for me, but I don't. But this few, they are sincerely working for me. Like I stopped focusing on perfection. I just started focusing on consistency. I was showing up every other day, even when it's messy, even when it's not okay. And I stopped caring about what anybody would think, what they wouldn't say, what they would say. The truth is that if we keep focusing on what they would say, what they would not say, we would never make a move, we would never be productive, we would never create a better version of ourselves, we would never do anything. Even if you do bad or you do good, people will talk about you. Whether you are perfect or not, people will say it. I mean, even if your idea is amazing, there's somebody that's going to discourage you and say, what nonsense is he doing? What nonsense is she doing? So you need to come to a point where you don't even care about what anybody thinks. You're just deciding to show up every other day, regardless of what anybody thinks, regardless of what anybody feels, regardless of what of what they say. You need to come to a point where you build resilience. You're resilient. You don't care about what anybody thinks. You just want to show up. You have a focus. Having a focus and a goal. That helps a lot. Having a focus and a goal, having priorities. I have priorities for each day, things I want to achieve for the day. I don't want to do so much. I just want to make sure that I'm doing something every day and I'm showing up every day doing that thing. Productivity is not being busy, like I said in one of my video. It's focusing on something and showing up and making sure you achieve the aim of that thing. It's not about doing so many things, doing 20 things at a time. No, Strategic multitasking is helping me too. But please, don't go and do unnecessary multitasking. Some of us are overwhelmed because we are doing so much at a time. We are not, we are doing, we're trying to do this. Okay, they tell you that multitasking will help you stay productive, will help you stay consistent. And then you are doing 200 things. No, no, 200 is a reach and it's an exaggeration. Let's say 20, let's say 5 things at a time. And because of that, it's hard for you to finish them because you're doing so many things at a time. If you must multitask, be strategic about it. Like you can be cooking and maybe reading, cooking and maybe listening to a podcast or editing your videos or uploading your videos. That can work, but don't do something that one of them will interfere with the others and you can't focus on the other thing. And instead of just setting goals, don't just set blanket goals. How do you want to achieve those goals? That's the most important thing. What strategies do you want to use? Don't just set goals. Set goals and then attach strategies and action plans how you want to achieve them. I've said a lot today in 16 minutes or 15 minutes. I hope that you've been able to pick one thing or two things that is working for me. Sincerely, this is currently working for me, and this is how I'm able to show up. And rest. How did I forget that? Rest. Take a break. Some of us are not being consistent. We are not able to show up every other day. We are not productive, and we've not been able to work on ourselves because we are tired, we are overwhelmed. We are doing so much at the time. We don't take it. We are not taking breaks. Like in the last 2 weeks, I deliberately took a break without feeling guilty. I took a break, forgot. I just forgot about the world, whether the world was burning. I had to take a break because for me, I discovered that when I take breaks, I'm more productive. I'm more active. I'm able to do more. But when I'm tired, I'm overwhelmed, and I'm still working, I'm not going to achieve anything. You'll just be wasting time for nothing. So maybe for you, you need to rest. You need to take a break. Instead of working at a stretch, why not take a break in between? Why not take a vacation? If it's not possible for you to take a vacation, why not take like a small break? If it's for few hours, start sleeping early. Some of us don't even rest. We feel like it's until we do so much we're able to achieve things. But we discover that our brain is tired, our body is tired, we are mentally exhausted. Apart from our body, we are mentally exhausted. We can't even think. But if you rest, you discover that the reason you are still yet to find an answer to that question is because you are tired. You need to rest so that your brain can reboot and think properly. Maybe it's hard for you to even think of a way out of that project because you are tired and exhausted. You're overwhelmed. It's time for you to take a break. Take a break. Rest. Don't just work at a stretch. You discover that when you rest, you will work even faster. You will work faster. That's the truth. You will work faster. You'll be more you'll be more productive. That's the truth. So I've shared I've shared so many things, but mm, generally what I wanted to share today was just what is working for me currently. How I'm able to stay productive, what is helping me in my personal development journey. I'm not there yet, but this is what has helped me consistently. And especially I've been able to stay consistent every day. Creating a system that works for me has helped me so much. So I hope you've learned a thing or a two, a thing or two. So if you ever come across this video, please don't forget to comment, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe too. And don't forget to let me know if you learned something from this video. Don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. Thank you so much for joining my messy live. I don't know when else I will come live, but I'll see you at I'll see you around. And also, when you come across this video, don't just scroll and pass. Listen, watch, subscribe, and then go to my channel and watch other videos. You'll definitely find something interesting, something that would transform your life. I mean, it's a journey. I used to tell all my subscribers that this is a safe space where we are growing together, we are learning together to become a better version of ourselves. So thank you so much for joining. Until I come your way again. Bye.